So, here we have it, guys. We are here with the Mackensen class battlecruiser that is being added as the new event vehicle. Okay, so I don't know much about ships, and I will probably do some things wrong, but I really wanted to show to you guys what this ship can do a little bit, okay, in some tests over here. So, yeah, of course, it has the main guns. It has 8 of them that are pretty, pretty big. They use a 350 millimeter gun as the main gun, right? It has 15 centimeters, right, or 150 millimeters, side guns, which are right there on the side. I'm gonna show later. And then, of course, the AA gun. So, for example, here we have the main guns. Then we have the, the auxiliary guns. And then we have the AA guns, which are 88 millimeters, by the way. This is a Kaiser ship, if you will. A ship that was actually built for the German Empire and not really the, let's see if I can shoot. No, it's way too close, maybe. But the ships that were made during the Empire days, right? I don't know if, again, it's way too close, maybe. Why are you doing this? It's way too close, but you got the point, right? And yeah, it's a very old ship. It doesn't have radars or anything like that, but it is pretty interesting no matter what. So we're gonna try to hit some targets over here. Let me just change to the main guns. There you go. Measuring distance. Let me just do one shot to help it out a little bit. Maybe. I'm shooting way too close. I'm still getting the hang of the new controls, actually. There you go. I think now we're gonna hit it, as you see. And yeah, it is pretty good as an event tank ship. I think definitely if you are thinking about getting ships, basically like researching ships and everything, especially for Germany, I think it's very much worth it. It is one of those ships that really is very, very strong, I think, for the limited gameplay abilities that I have with this. But yeah, the guns are pretty good. The speed is okay, actually, for the size of the ship. And the turret even looks a little bit like the Bismarck turret, but it is not, of course, right? But so it's a very, very, very strong ship. So let's take a look on the actual hangar to show some of the stats of the vehicle. So here we have it. And as you see, it is a pretty, pretty interesting ship. So it has around 300 millimeters of armor on the sides over here, 240 on top of it, and then of course small armor plating in the rest of it. But yeah, this is the main armament, the main armored part, right? Also, of course, you have to think that it is where the main problem of being hit, it's just here, right? Where it's most armored, of course. So it's a pretty good ship, I think, in design, everything. It's pretty big. It's pretty, okay in the terms of maneuverability. So yeah, of course, we have the torpedoes that I forgot to mention as well. But yeah, here are the guns, of course, 350 millimeters. So it has around 2 rounds per minute, depending on your crew, right? Which is okay. 15 seconds, right? Sorry, like 30 seconds, I think. Or a little bit less. But still, doesn't matter. Of course, you have the secondary ones. As you see, a little bit faster as well. All these are secondary. You can see them right there. You have like 15 of them or something. I have to check. 12. So you have 6 on each side, as you see. You have 8 main guns and then 8 88 millimeters, which are these little things over here. So yeah, anti-air, okay? And then, of course, here are the modifications that you can get. You have the torpedoes over here. H8 torpedo, 56 kilometers per hour. You have the SAP, of course, the semi-armor piercing, and the APCBC. So here are the stats of the main guns. You can pause it and take a look. And then the APCBC, of course, a little bit more penetration, a little bit less TNT, right? It's not by much, to be honest. I mean, still does a lot of damage. Might be worth to actually just use the APCBC, but yeah. And then, of course, the 150s, you have HE. You do have semi-armor piercing with a ballistic capped shell. And then the APCBC, okay? So these are the stats of it. Of course, the APCBC actually penetrates a lot because it's still a pretty good gun, right? 150 millimeter. It's a pretty large gun. And that's kind of it. This is the Mackensen, of course, remember, 7.0, very high BR. And of course, especially with this camouflage, it looks amazing. And yeah, of course, expect that this ship will be available for you to start to get with the event on the 4th, okay? I actually wanted to try to find where are the torpedo tubes. So this is the torpedo tube. So it's under the water, which is interesting. Yeah, that's why I wasn't finding where the torpedoes were, right? Because it is under the water, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, this is it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe. I know. It's not something that a lot of people enjoy, but I really wanted to do a video just because it's the next event vehicle. We'll probably do one of these each event vehicle. Doesn't matter what the type is, okay? So I see you guys on the next one. Subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and bye.